guys, so for this week's video I wanted to sit down and record what I do in the mornings when I'm going to either uni or work. I'm just gonna put this out there. My makeup routine in the morning is pretty long, so I wake up like 2 hours before I'm supposed to leave the house just to give me enough time to like shower, do my makeup, make myself some lunch and then go. So this is not for people that like to get ready into 10 or 15 minutes. This is not the video for you guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna get into it and let's go. So I'm gonna start off with using my primer. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. And I have a really shiny forehead if I don't prime my forehead and my nose. They're all just, it's not even like highlighting or glowing, it's just sweaty and it's pretty bad. I take about this amount and then put it on my T-zone mainly. So my eyebrow routine hasn't changed like at all since my previous video on it. So if you want to see how I do my eyebrows in a full routine, I do have a video on it. I'm just gonna skip this bit. Alright, so I've just applied my artificial eyebrows on and now I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting, just mainly around this area here. Oh. Alright, and as you can see, the main aim of this is to create an orange beard so that you can look like a man. It's a very attractive look. Alright, I will be using, oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the color corrector that I've been using is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer. That's it. In the color CJ13 Orange. And for my foundation, I'll be using L'Oreal's True Match Foundation Super Blendable Foundation. So what I like to do is just put a dollop on my forehead and then blend it out throughout my face. And if I do need to add any more, I can just do that after. Ooh, I look super orange. It's weird. Okay, and the coverage of this foundation isn't full or to medium. I think it's more like light to medium, so it's not as heavy. It feels really light on my skin, and I like the coverage of just like one layer of foundation. If you do want more coverage, I'd recommend adding maybe some concealer underneath, like any dark spots, like I'd probably put some here, or also putting on 2 layers of foundation. But for me, this is pretty good. I'm really happy with this. Okay, now I'm going to go into my eyes, and in the mornings, if I have like enough time, I will apply eyeliner, or if I don't, then I'm just gonna put some powder to mattify my eyelids and then also put some mascara on. If I can find my eyeliner. I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna put everything all in one place so when I start recording I don't have to be fuffling about. I am fuffling about. Okay, so I am just going to apply this color onto my eyelids just to set them. So like, to set them, to stop them from being oily throughout the day. Oops. Okay, and now we're going to move on to some eyeliner. And I will be using Gosh's Extreme Liquid Gel Liner. How can it be a liquid and a gel liner? I don't understand. Okay. If you're new to my channel, it's probably best explaining. I don't do my eyeliners on camera because I have super curly lashes and it's hard for me to freely do my eyeliner without putting my mirror down somewhere and really concentrating and praying that I do not mess it up. The best that I can do on camera is just a wing and no line. So like, So whilst being recorded, this is the best that I can do. And on some days when I don't have that much time, I'll literally just put a wing liner and no liner. I have lined my eyes a little too thick, but it'll be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to conceal my eyes with my MAC concealer in NW40, and this is way too light for my skin, so I also put a few drops of my foundation just to bring down the color a little bit, just to make it slightly darker. And to apply it, I just use the brush from this concealer. I literally don't even use the concealer inside here anymore because I initially bought it so I can use it as a contouring color, but it's way too light. I don't know if I can show you if it will come out. I might, yeah. Okay. As you can see there, it's lighter. I think it's lighter than my skin, or just about the color of my skin. This isn't even actually true to its color because it's kind of mixed in with my little formula from the brush. But yeah, moral of the story is I bought the wrong color, so I never even went back online to buy another one because I just thought it would just be another waste of money. But yeah. I think the great thing about this is as well, if I really wanted to highlight a lot, I won't mix in so much of the foundation, but then if I wanted to just conceal instead of like highlighting under my eyes, then I could just blend it with a lot more foundation. So it kind of works out really well for me, even though in the beginning I was so mad. I was like, oh, this color is way too light. I felt like the lighting in the store was just unrealistic. So when I put it on the palm of my hand, it didn't look as light as it actually was when I came home. I was like, ugh. But we're good now. Alright, so this concealer on its own is very thick and it dries pretty quickly. So when I apply it just by itself, I can apply it under my eyes and blend it straight away and I'll be absolutely fine. But with the combination of the foundation, it makes the consistency of the concealer a little bit more runny. So when I apply it and try to blend it in straight away, I lose a lot of the product. It just goes on my hand. So what I do is I wait like 2 minutes, just let it settle on my face, just let it calm down, and then I'll blend it all in. So I'm gonna like wait for it now and then I'll come back and we'll blend. Okay, so I have just slightly blended this part and I used my index finger, and as you can see I did apply a little bit too much concealer, so I'll just wipe that off a little bit, which is not a big deal. And then the other side, and then I just wipe it off the back of my hand. And just to further blend the partition between the concealer and my foundation, I go in with the brush. Voila! I'm glowing. Okay, so to set my under eyes, I will be using my sister's Laura Mercier powder, and this actually feels like applying crushed pearls under my eyes. It's very light, it feels so smooth, and it actually feels like it's worth a lot of money. So I feel like when my sister moves out, I'm gonna have to invest in my own because it's definitely worth the investment. Currently I've been using Gosh's Prep and Set powder, which does the job. It literally does a really good job at setting my concealer, sorry. But you can actually feel the difference in quality because this kind of feels like crushed chalk. Like, you know the chalk that you use to draw on blackboards? That's what this feels like. So it's good, but once this is finished and my sister's no longer in this household, I'm gonna have to invest in my own. Okay, but I think one thing that I have a problem with is that there is just like an open area here. So as soon as you open it, that powder is everywhere, which is very unprofessional. But with this one, it has a little twisting mechanism, so you can twist it to close, ensuring that the powder doesn't come out, or you can open it if you do need to use the powder, which I think is really smart. So like, Laura, if you want to invest in that kind of opening, that would be great, because you just lose a lot of powder as soon as you open this. Like, quite a few come out. Anyway, I will be using a dry beauty blender to apply that under my eyes. And now we're gonna go let this set. Whilst I wait, oh my god, I'm struggling. Whilst it's set, I am going to apply some mascara. I will be using Showgirl's Extra Lengthy Black Mascara, and I like this because the bristles on this are very close together and it helps part my eyelashes and kind of put them in a uniformed direction, just because they're a little bit everywhere. I just wasn't blessed with great lashes. Alright, I'm just going to use the same powder to set the rest of my face and just blend out everything. Okay. Alright, so update. According to my mirror, I look pretty powdery, but that means the foundation is set. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same L'Oreal Paris Inflammable Fixing Mix to set my powder. Okay, it's almost over. Back to mascara. I'll put a little bit under my eyes. And then I completely skip contouring and just go straight into highlighting. Oh god, this sounds like a lot for an everyday thing, but I think everybody's got their own personal preferences and this is mine. Okay, and I will be using Sleek's contour kit in the shade Dark, but I'll just be using the highlighter. Okay, like, I'm a little confused. Okay, you can see the highlighter. Like, I feel like the light is washing it out, but it's there and it's really nice, especially in real life. Like, it's all there. Oh, it's glowing. I'm glowing. Realistically, in real life, I don't apply a lip product until after I've eaten my breakfast, just because it doesn't make sense. But for the purpose of this video, I am just going to apply it on now, and I'm going to probably remove it so I can go eat. I am starving. Oh. Oh. Yeesh. So my sister has, like, I think 3 of these butter glosses. This one's not my favorite. I just grabbed any. This one is called Cinnamon Roll. Oh, I like it. It's actually not too bad. It's just a little different. So, because it's called Cinnamon Roll, we're just gonna roll with it. And oh, that is pretty much it makeup wise, and that took me a lot longer because I was filming. It literally took me an hour. It took me an hour. Oh, I have to go in 20 minutes. Okay, so I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. I really like filming it like this because it's not as, it doesn't feel as structured and as scripted as my other ones, because I feel like I am constantly repeating and doing my other videos just because I want to get it right. but with this I'm a little bit more relaxed, and I think this video is going to be really long. But if you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, because it makes me really happy to see the interaction going on in my videos. It makes me happy. And comment down in the info section below. Let me know, like, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Are you as long as me, or can you do it in like 10 or 15 minutes? And if you can, how? And follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at olive.b, and I follow people back because I just kind of like seeing the kind of people that view my videos. So if you are from YouTube, let me know, because then that would make me really happy. And I'm on Twitter too, but I don't tweet. I retweet some things. So if you want to see what I'm retweeting, you can follow my Twitter, which I'm not really sure the name of, so I'll put it right on here on the screen, and then you can see it and follow it if you want to. And is that everything? Have I plugged myself enough? And oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I will see you guys in the next one. I love and adore every single one of you. Thank you so much for sticking with me all this time, even during my absence, and I will hopefully see you guys next week.